You're up.
If I say I'll do something, I'll do it.
Set the alarm for 6:30.
But you don't have to check up on me, you know.
Bloody ridiculous hour.
Lad should be here in a bit. Bye, if he turns up.
I'm not taking him.
Well, nobody's asked you to, have they?
Who invented that?
Look, nobody sent for you. I can cope.
Yeah. Why should you have to?
Because I promised Mavis. Else she wouldn't have had a holiday.
But it's not Mavis's responsibility, is it? Or yours. It's that flighty flipping Redder did not.
Look, Rita don't own this place. You do. She owes it now.
She owes it a lot. I think I'll get shut.
What do you mean? Sell up?
Yeah, why not? Why should I have the headache?
Oh. Look, shall I go and put kettle on?
It's the best suggestion there's been all morning. You sleep all right?
Aye, all right. Bed's a bit soft for me, though.
Yeah, it is. Well, she's still a flaming nut.
What the hell are you doing up?
Doing you a good turn. Frightening you off marriage. They said daughters get to look like their mothers eventually.
Didn't you get up to get me breakfast then?
Not really. Do you want some?
No. No, coffee I do.
My sort of bloke. Oh, I'm a lazy slut at heart.
Hey, you didn't have to come and live in, you know.
Oh, it makes it easier. Saves me going home after closing time. And I can keep an eye on you and the pub at the same time.
Pub, yeah. Me, no.
Joking.
I'm not. I've no intention of tomcatting around while she's away. Just thought I'd say.
You don't have to, love.
Brian, catch. Butterfingers.
Right, you've had it now.
Oh, no! No, take it down! Ah!
Deirdre's enjoying herself, Mrs. Walker. Last fling before the wedding, eh? Oh, I dare say your Billy's doing the same. Still, you can't blame them, can you?
Why don't you come in? It's smashing. I prefer to keep out of the sun. Not used to it.
Talk about coddled.
You say something, Hilda?
You heard.
Do you spell Valdemosa with one L or two?
Two.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Hey, it were a lovely trip yesterday, weren't it? Very scenic. Ah, Dick, it beats pulling parts, this. Hey, I wonder how my standing's getting on.
Oh, I'm sure Mrs. Hunt will cope. Yeah, she looks like the sort that'll tackle out.
What about Dos Cubra Libras, senorita? Oh, just an orange juice for me. Yeah, how many pesetas is it? Shouldn't the money run away?
Ah, on two legs and belonging to Betledge, she's had a fiver off me already.
And she's landed a fella to buy her a Bacardi and Coke. Who is he, anyway?
Well, she reckons he's an international property tycoon. My guess is a brush salesman from Accrington with a wife and 6 kids.
Do you like it, Princess?
I'm eating it, aren't I?
No. I'm in my office.
Your what? Your office?
As good as. Can you think of a better place?
Well, when you put it like that. Right now, I can't think of a better, more gorgeous place in the whole wide blooming world.
Salud.
Salud. Why do you call me Princess? I mean, apart from my fantastic resemblance to Grace Kelly.
Well, in all the storybooks I read when I was a little lad, all the beautiful princesses had long blonde hair.
If you think a girl like me would fall for a daft, corny line like that, you're a fantastic judge of character.
That
That last tin of chicken soup had were all watery.
Should have fetched it back, Mrs. Caldwell.
Oh, it weren't from here. It come with me Christmas hamper. There weren't no bits of chicken in it neither.
Was there anything else?
I like making my own, really. Me and Ina go half sometimes in a little boiler, and I put swede in it if it's in season. It gives it a lovely flavour. I can't do it now.
If that's all, Mrs. Caldwell.
Yes, Tar. I might at Christmas.
Might what?
And I'll stuff it. Only I haven't made stuffing for a long time, neither. Only you get out of the way of it when you're just cooking for yourself. Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
Thank you, love.
Hey, how does it go again?
But Bayek, you've ruined me clam digger. See you.
Look, I don't want you getting involved with this sort.
What sort?
He's a lout.
Oh, for crying out loud, I was having a conversation with him, not a flipping affair.
You're not too big for a good hiding, madam.
No, Mother.
And for another thing, your dad wouldn't like you having aught to do with him.
Now leave me dad out of this. He lets me lead my own life. And I wish you would.
Look at that. I'm just going pinker and flaming pinker.
I suffer if I'm not careful. They always have. Me and my mother have got the same skin.
That must be very uncomfy. Look at that. I've got all little sun blisters down my rotten cleavage. Shall we go mad and have a champagne cocktail?
Is it 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
Well, it doesn't feel like 4 o'clock. Not the same 4 o'clock we have back at home.
Oh, I don't want to even think about home.
I think I've cracked it. Hurry up and hook me up. Either that or go for a long swim.
You enjoy pedalo, see?
Only with chips, love.
Eh?
I think he's asking you to go for a ride.
I know what he's asking me to go for. Well, adios, amigas. Hey, keep your eye on them bags. Come on, sailor.
The girls you meet in a place like this are all air hostesses, models. It's funny how shop assistants and shorthand typists never seem to go on holiday.
Yeah, well, I did think of coming the air hostess touch. But what's the point? I've got barmaid written in neon lights over my head.
Where does a barmaid like to go?
When?
When she's in Mallorca, with a guy that fancies her and wants to take her on a swinging night out.
As a matter of fact, Mr. Barrett, she's having a fairly swinging time right now.
Hey, he's insisted on buying us both ice cream, and I said it's not. Mavis?
Weather's lovely, and they walk their feet off in them little shopping alleys round Palma, but they've not bought much because it's more expensive than they thought. And tomorrow they're going on a coach trip to Palenza and Fermenta.
Hey, you'll have to watch that, you know, that's a millionaire's playground. Scooped up on some yacht by some dirty old bloke. Yeah. You'll never see your Hilda again, Stanley.
As long as she sends him back the duty-free booze, he'll take it like a man, won't you,
What
Stan?
else do you expect? I'm getting used to being abandoned.
Never mind. Mrs. Caldwell will take us all under her wing, won't you, love? That's it. Give it
my darling.
Oh, of course I will. Why?
Well, if our various wives, mothers and girlfriends get permanently lured away by the Spanish sunshine and various other Spanish activities that we wot not of.
Your usual. Have this one on me, love.
Is there any likelihood of them stopping off?
Take no notice of them, love. They're only pulling your leg.
Oh, pity.
You may...
Look, love, you've come here to relax, right? We're not going to talk about my mother or your mother or the shop or our Tricia. It's just you and me, and we're going to have a nice, quiet drink, right?
I'm sorry, Idris.
For a half a mile, please, and a snowball for the wife. What you could do with is a holiday. And a pity you weren't on that syndicate with the others.
You know you'd never have got me on no aeroplane.
Yes. Oh, leave her be, hey?
Yes, you're right.
Saving it up for a second.
You're right, then.
You've not met my lad, have you, Mr. Barlow? Tony, this is Mr. Barlow you've heard about.
Pleased to meet you.
You joined us last week, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right. I was on building site before that, but it's no job for winter.
I can imagine.
Chicken.
Well, you try casting loads of bricks up and down ladders in rain and snow. What are you having to drink, anyway? Double lemonade?
Better have something like that with Mum and Dad in.
She calls me chicken.
I don't like having that kind of stuff lying around. It's worth a packet, you know.
Oh, come on, Fred. It's not the first time goods have been left in the stores.
Ah, not this class of gear. Suedes and leathers are easily shifted. And if anything's missing, who carries the can for 'em? Joe Muggins here.
Nobody says it's your responsibility.
Huh? Not my responsibility. I'm the storeman over there, aren't I, Mr. Barlow?
All right. I'll tell you what I'll do, Fred. I'll get on to dispatch first thing in the morning and tell them to get the finger out, all right? Now, what are you having? Same again.
I want to be on the inside, not always pressing my nose against the flaming window.
Oh, well, you wasn't in their syndicate, was you?
Yeah, I'm not jealous of them and their potty little
You
package
wouldn't have
jewelry.
turned your nose up at it.
No, but I want more than sweating my guts out for a once-a-year, if I'm lucky, privileged peek into how the other half lives.
Ah, well, you'd have to be born into it, else earn it. You wasn't one of the first, and you've no chance of being the second.
Why not? And what's so flaming difficult about making money anyway?
Ah, well, when you find out, Ray, you let me know, because there's plenty to be interested.
My dad was saying something very interesting at tea time.
What?
He's got a load of suede and leather jackets stuck in storeroom. How do you mean, stuck? It's been hold up or something, on delivery. They'll be there while Friday, at least.
What are you telling me for?
Just thought you might be interested.
I am interested.
I thought you might. Doesn't look like we're going to get served here.
Fancy a run out to the Farmer's Arms?
Yeah, I do.
Sure you don't want to.
Right, OK, well, I'll see you then.
That lad with Tony works at our place as well, doesn't he?
Aye, and he's a bit of a dead leg, too, if you ask me.
How are you feeling, dear?
A little better, I think.
Such a shame.
The Anglo-Saxon epidermis is so delicate. Yes, I suppose so. The what? The skin. Whereas, of course, those of us who have just a touch of exotic ancestry have the dual advantage of looking like an English rose without having to endure the suffering that usually entails.
Mrs. Walker?
This year we're off to sunny Spain. I do you think I got on Huey Green?
Shut up, Hildy. You're spoiling your image. You or Deirdre borrow your hairdryer, Mrs. Walker?
I'll see if I can find it. What's on the agenda for tonight? I'm in the mood for making myself a little bit glamorous.
You make your own plans for tonight, girls. I'm booked. Hurry up in that bathroom, Hunt, and leave me some hot water.
I think I'll just have a little stroll after dinner. I don't feel madly energetic.
Hey, has anybody seen my washing? It's blown off my flaming balcony.
You better not let Stam know you've been chucking your knickers all over Palm and over, Hilda.
Hi there, yeah. Have you seen Mavis?
Well, ain't she in the room?
No, unless she's under bed. Do you know, I'll leave her for half an hour on that beach. When I come back, she's vanished. Left all the gear there and all for anyone to take. Where the heck can she have got to?
Well, if it's Mavis you're on about, I shouldn't be too worried if I was you.
Coronation Street, P694, stroke 434, part 2, take 1.
not a long wait.
It's business, love, not pleasure. Well, there's a bit of pleasure.
There are lots of pleasures to be had in this life. Looking at me first thing in the morning isn't one of them.
Don't you knock yourself down and you're all right.
Bacon and egg?
Are you cooking some?
I am now. I'm shameless like that. 2 kind words from anybody, and I'm their slave for life.
You don't run short on kind words.
Want a bet? Oh, the milk.
Hey?
You forgot the milk.
Have you heard from your Deirdre yet?
Not since Billy phoned her the other night. Some little lad's attached himself to her. Follows her around everywhere.
How little?
Not that little. Any other time she'd have been dead chuffed.
Doesn't he object?
Oh, he knows he can trust her. We're very loyal, you know, as hunts.
I'll have to remember that.
Anyway, his mother's out there to keep an eye on her.
That sounds more like it, yeah. Hey, just to think they're out there on their verandas, supping their fresh orange juice. And I'm here fixing wobbly legs.
If I'd known you were an expert on wobbly legs, Mr. Fairclough, I'd have sent for you a long time ago.
What time did you come in last night?
Late.
I know it were late. Where the hell did you get to?
Nowhere in particular. We just walked through to Magaluf and had coffee and Fundador. That Spanish brandy.
Who is he, this guy you so trustingly go off into the sunset with?
He works in a nightclub. He wants us all to go and see the flamenco.
He picked you up on a beach.
Well, why is it all right for you to be picked up, not me?
Because, Cabbage Head, I can look after myself.
So can I.
I didn't go trolling off and leave all our gear ready for anybody to pinch.
Nobody took it, did they? Anyway, I told you we only meant to go for a little stroll on the beach. Just went further than I intended.
Oh,
You'll have to come to us for supper one night, Mr. Bishop.
Oh, yeah, that would be very nice. Thanks very much.
What night would suit you best?
Well, I'm a bit snowed under at the moment. A lot of work at the shop, you know.
You won't have much time to cook for yourself, then. Mrs. Bishop won't be pleased to come back and find you a skeleton, would she now? There's no time like the present. We look forward to seeing you tonight. Just you let me know what time.
I expect you think I'm awful.
Oh, I think you're probably full of evil.
My friend Ina always says I can be very naughty on occasions. Oh, yeah, I've been coming in here a lot more than I usually do.
Well, I know it's not for free champagne.
I like being made a fuss of.
Well, us girls are certainly outnumbered. Let's make hay while the sun shines, right?
Them in Mallorca aren't the only ones that can get up to mischief.
Have you had any thoughts about what I mentioned last night? That stuff in stores.
I've not been thinking about much else.
How could we get to it, though? That storeroom's not easy.
That's the storekeeper, then?
I don't want him in, Lumber.
We know naught about it. You pinch his key for an hour. We have a copy made. We don't even have to break in, that's the beauty. We just open the door and walk in, like it were a pub.
Sounds easy.
It is, when you know how.
It's not on.
Am I going brown?
Yes, you're going brown.
Oh, when are you seeing Loverboy again?
Tonight. He's got this property. He's showing some clients this afternoon.
Will you ask him if he's got a little villa he could flog me? Tell him I can go up to 100 pesetas if I don't get them clogs.
They're not his. He's only the rep for the firm that sells them. Well, we can't all vouch for Waiter's Chuck. He's not even head waiter, is he?
As it happens, he's very charming.
He's travelled all over. I'll bet he has.
Or at least you two aren't being embarrassed to bits with your future mother-in-law's eyeballs on you the whole time.
Where'd you get it?
Out of his pocket, when he were having a kip at dinner time.
Why did you?
Just to see if I could. See if it were as easy as you said.
So now what you going to do with it?
Put it back.
Little ironmongers on Earl Street cuts keys. Do it while you wait.
Oh, your father back, Tony?
No, he's gone up to dispatch Mr. Barlow.
Uh-huh. Right, well, I'll chase him out there, then.
Well?
I don't know, mate.
Mrs. Colwell's really enjoying being centre of attention this week while the others are away. Well, you can't blame her.
Ah, we all need a bit of affection, you know. Me especially.
Oh, pathetic little thing. What am I supposed to do? Give you a big hug?
I'll do for starters.
Well, how about a night out on town with lads?
I'll have to take a rain check on that offer of yours, love. I've had a better one here, a night out with Big Huggy.
Story of my life.
Well, you can count me out.
You're going to see a man about a dog or something?
No, a girl about a cat.
And I was going to stay and watching telly tonight, and you can't get much kinkier than that, can you?
How about you, Billy? Never mind these two miseries.
Sorry, no, I can't. No, I can't leave Blanche here on her own. Anyway, I'm not all that particular about going out.
Oh, he's stopping in and washing his hair and being faithful.
Anything wrong with that?
No, not if you've got somebody you want to be faithful to.
Can I have a half, please?
How about you, Ken?
Oh, I'm very sorry, Stanley, very sorry. I've got some people coming out from London, you see, and it's going to take some time.
Ernie'll jump at the chance, won't you, Ernie?
Stanley's got the urge on him.
Thank you.
All his little glands are tingling for an orgy, but he can't find nobody to join him. And you can't have an orgy on your own, not even if you're as fat as what he is.
What, tonight?
I want to get out the flaming house. I haven't been out since they went to Majorca. It's like a flipping grave.
I know just how you feel. Let's commiserate together. Good idea.
You and me?
Look, there's a new little Italian restaurant just opened in the precinct. They do a very creditable cannelloni. And their spaghetti bolognese isn't to be sneezed at either.
Oh, well, I'll take your word for it, you know, but you sure you want to go? I mean, the two of us now, you know. I mean, Ariel says I'm not very good company. I've got no conversation, you know.
Stanley, I'm asking you to come out for a night out with me, not marry me. Now, yes or no?
It's all right. Security bloke's having his supper and watching telly in his office like I said he would be.
He's got telly in his office.
Little portable, what he bothered. He'd get the boot if you were found out. Still, we're not going to tell, are we?
Tell you what, I'm scared.
I'm not.
Half a pound of butter, Mr. Walker.
All right, thanks very much. Stick it on a bill and my mum will settle out when she gets back.
Right-o.
See ya.
You will off, Mr. Barlow?
Yes, please.
One thing about all the women being away, Mr. Barlow.
Oh, what's that?
The men are easier to deal with. In the shop, I mean.
Ah, yes, we see, we're nicer than women. Much nicer. See ya. Hello, Alice.
Oh, Mr. Bishop, come to tell me what time you're going to have a bite of supper with us, have
No, I've come to say I can't make it. I'm sorry, I've got overtime at the shop. You know.
Oh, perhaps another night then, Bach.
Well, Emily will be back soon. But it's a very kind thought. I hope I haven't put you in any trouble.
No, not at all. You would just have joined in with whatever we was having. We don't make no fuss.
But you've been very understanding.
Oh, well, as a businesswoman, I should be, shouldn't I? Business before pleasure. And Mrs. Bishop will be very pleased to know how hard you've been working in her absence.
Yeah.
And look, whatever time you finish work tonight, do remember to have yourself a bit of a snack or something. No amount of work is worth neglecting yourself for.
No, I won't, Mrs. Hopkins. And thank you again.
Don't mention it, Bach.
Shall we go?
Where?
A little place I know. Do you mind?
Do I look as though I'm objecting?
No?
Soon I finish. It's all right. I don't mind. No, I really enjoy it, helping you backstage. Actually, it's not the first time. Backstage, I mean. I helped in a play that we did at home. The importance of being earnest. I don't know what that is in Spanish.